Okie dokie, you know the drill. Making sure my mic sounds okay. Hopefully it sounds good. I hear myself, so... so hopefully it sounds good. Happy Saturday, everybody. How is everybody doing? Tiffy stole my first again. Welcome in, Mighty. Welcome in, Tiffy. Thank you, Tiffy, for redeeming first your stream's champion of love and justice. The world is a better place with you here. And thank you, Mighty, for redeeming second. Well, look what the kitsune dragged in. I mean, you could always say, first the worst, second the best. But I feel like that's not in the spirit of Sailor Moon, so you won't say that. Is that what happened, though? Why are you yelling at me, Tiffy? Why are you yelling at me? What'd I do? Welcome in. Welcome in. We have some fun pictures to show you. I'm so sorry I'm late. Literally, I ain't got no reason. I was working on the pictures. That was taking a little bit of time. And then, my OBS was giving me a little bit of problems. And then I was like, I need some tea. And so I made tea. And then it was 9 o'clock. And then here we are. Anyways, I made it. Yeah, Twitch wouldn't load. Oh, yeah, Twitch is so weird. Are you on, Mighty, are you on mobile? Because I feel like Twitch on mobile is, like, always... I'm always having to, like, either refresh... Yeah, I'm always having to, like, refresh on mobile. And I feel like the mobile app always is, like, glitchy. It's super annoying. Where I have to, like, close out of the entire app or close out of the stream, come back into the stream. Like, it's kind of, like, stupid. Anywho, we have pictures. Yay! Let's talk about it. Okay, so we're gonna look at some pictures from Comic-Con, BlurredCon. We're gonna finish my story about the weekend. We finished on Saturday, so we still have Sunday that we need to talk about. We talk about Sunday. And we'll talk about, like, some people that I met that, like... I have a question for myself and for, like, the atmosphere. It's like, do I have an aura of having people gravitate towards me who are... I don't know how to say this without sounding mean, but who are emotionally inept? I don't know, because I feel like some of the people... Lord, yeah, I don't know. I feel like some of the people that gravitate towards me... Is she talking about... No, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all are very... I'm not talking about y'all. No, okay. I'm being too vague. Be specific, Critical. Okay, the guys that I meet are usually have very interesting personalities and emotionally complex, I guess I should say. And I don't know if I have an aura around me that invites that kind of person. Even though I totally just want someone that's, like, emotionally mature and can just, like, you know, hold a conversation without being weird about it. Sounds like it's time to whip out... you know what? That's the thing, Mighty. That's the thing. That's the thing, Mighty. I do have RBF. And I think that's weeding out the ones that are The ones that are chill. Um, gotta go, BRB, okay. Have a good wherever you're going. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, welcome in, newer. Ooh, the hands. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Um, let's get into it. Which one do we go? Thank you. Hi, how are you? Hey, it's half of me because I didn't know where to put myself. So it's just half my body. And we have some pictures. If I see, it's gonna like scroll through, it's gonna like loop and stuff like that. But if I see some pictures, ooh. If I see some pictures that I'm like, oh, what up, Q? How you doing? If I see some pictures that, I want to talk about, I'll stop it and we'll talk. The other day, I thought a limited edition skin for Scarlet. Wait, I bought a limited edition skin? Gonna learn DPS? Wait, which one? Which one? There's a... Kitsune! Kitsune, come to the front of the class. Kitsune! Come to the front of the class. I'm mad I missed you at BlurredCon. Interesting. Yeah, I'm mad I missed you too. Come to the front of the class. Explain yourself. No, it's okay. I understand. I hope you had fun. Let me see. It's the purple one. Oh. The one that, like, matches, is it Doctor Strange? Magneto? I don't know which one. I don't know the heroes like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know the heroes like that. I swear I saw you in number 5 costume. So I'm really upset. And you didn't say hi? Oh, the plot thickens. No, it's okay. I'm not hurt. I'm not disappointed. I didn't cry a little. Let me give you a shouty. I didn't know it was you until I got home and saw your pictures. That's true. I mean, I use a PNG. So, I mean, valid. Valid. You're like, girl, I never saw your face. How am I supposed to know it was you? Well, okay, that's true. That's true. But welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm a little bit under the weather. Yeah, I had a good time. I wasn't feeling well, so I wasn't there as often as I wanted to be. Well, next year, if you do come, the theme is wrestling, fighting games. I low-key had I'm going to tangent really quick and I'll come back to it, okay? I had like a half a brain cell to cosplay as Hitmonchan from Pokemon. But then I was like, you know what? You're doing too much, Critical. Okay, we're going back on track. But if you do come next year, now you know what I look like. Definitely say hi. We can hang or, you know, something, you know. If you feel comfortable. No pressure, okay? Okay. Okay, let me just see if I can show you newer where's Scarlet? We're not playing this one. Was it this one? It's named Twisted Conqueror. Oh yeah, I think it's this one. Wait, no. Wait. That's the one. Oh yeah, I got this one. Doesn't she look like a baddie? Oh. I love the skin for Scarlet. Yeah, as soon as I had enough As soon as I ooh, I didn't even notice she's sans shoes. She's all tiptoes. I didn't even notice that. She's all tiptoes. Yeah. I just wanted to show you that one. We're not playing Rivals. uh, we're not playing Rivals. We're playing Sky because I can't focus if I'm playing Rivals. No shoes to battle is crazy. Hey, she's a baddie. She don't need no shoes. Also, another tangent. I was playing some Minecraft today. What? Critical plays Minecraft? Yeah, a little bit. And I died 3 times in the span of less than half an hour. I'm glad I didn't play it on stream. I'm trying to get better at Minecraft, okay? I'm trying to just, like, have a system because I want to play, another, like, 100 days. I'm trying to play, like, another 100 days, like, challenge. And I want to, like, actually have a plan, you know? And I want to actually, have, like, a good start, you know? Right now, I just kind of, like, you know, turn around in circles and my heart races once the night falls and I have to find a bed, you know? It's a whole thing. Welcome in, Remade. How you doing today? Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday, everybody. So yeah, these are the photos that I took from LurkCon. This film, oh yeah, let me stop it really quick. Hold on. Manual. Well, now I have to start all over. I forgot. Never mind. I forgot. I have to start all over. Okay, well, we'll talk about it. This is the One Piece photo shoot. This is the One Piece photo shoot that I did. I was Tony Chopper as Joe Flamingo or Chopmingo. It was really fun. But I hope you're feeling better, Kitsune. It's never fun to be not feeling well. Especially during an event that you were like looking forward to going to. I'm getting a little on the sick side, not full, oh my gosh, I'm sick, but like I can feel it in my throat. The scratchy looming cold that wants to infiltrate my body. And I'm trying to combat it with herbs and spices. And I'm taking regular medicine, I guess, really. That's what she said. Whatever, Q. Not until marriage though. Whatever. But yeah, so today's tea is white tea, a pineapple white tea with a lemon detox and echinacea. It also has honey because I'm back on the honey. I'm back on the honey crack, okay? I love my honey. I'm gonna limit myself, okay? I'm not gonna go full-blown, like, straight to the head honey, okay? I'm gonna limit myself. And I'm gonna try to do a mix of, like, the monk fruit. Like, half monk fruit, half honey, so that way I'm not, like, downing, like, 4 tablespoons of honey in one, Oh, Ace. Welcome in. Oh, we're kind of twinning. I already did my dailies, so I'm just kind of, you know, romping around the world as I talk about, Oh, hey. Romping around the world as I talk about the photos. So yeah, so this is the One Piece, photo shoot. This was a professional photographer. It was really cool that there was a professional photographer that was there to take our photos. I'm not gonna show you some of the other photos that he took because I am absolutely embarrassed with how awkward turtley I am. Okay? So as you can see in the background, there was like some trees and stuff like that. And so I was like, oh, it would be kind of cool if I was like a hidden deer in between the trees. And so I'm like, oh, a deer has like that like not panicked look, but like wide-eyed and like scared kind of look. And I was like, okay, try to invoke a wide-eyed panicky look, but also make it cute. It was wide-eyed and it was panicky. It was not cute. It was not cute. Where are we going? It wasn't cute. I'm just gonna say it right now. It wasn't cute. So I'm never showing anybody those pictures. So this was, my Tony Chopper. I put the outfit together. I think I did a really good job. I would love to kind of, do it a little bit, better. I think what I want to do is maybe, I wish I could like zoom in, like on command. No, I can't. But I wish I could zoom in, but if you like zoom in, can you zoom in on Twitch? No, you can't. You can't really, but anyways, if you could imagine that we're zooming in on my hooves, okay? I want to put like little furries on my hooves, but I don't know if that would be too much. I'm trying to find like wrist warmers. Like I have like little leg warmers, like fuzzy leg warmers, and that's pretty cute. I hope next season will bring another good limited edition for Luna Snow. Luna already has enough. Oh wait, you're talking about a skin, right? Yeah, maybe Luna. Yeah, maybe Luna needs a new skin. I was thinking like another like buff or something. The devs have said that she's their favorite. I want a candle run. Your ticket if oh, I've got to get my daisies. I didn't get the daisies. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with more. Oh, okay. Give me more. Give me more. Isn't that like a Britney Spears? I should know that because I am a Britney Spears stan. Oh yeah, that tea is good. Ooh, that's definitely delicious. Who would I want? Who would I want a skin for? That I play. Ooh, it's limited. Honestly, it's limited. I would... You know what? Blade doesn't have a new skin. I mean, wait, he got that, like, Afro puff skin, but, I mean, I want him to have a new skin. So yeah, I mean, I don't play Blade, but it'd be nice to have him, have a new skin. Who else? I mean, Venom already got a new skin, huh? Honestly, it looks so cute in your cosplay. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, so let's imagine I had like little like fuzzies on my like wrist, right? Would that be cute? I feel like it would. Or I could leave it. I don't know. I haven't made the decision yet. And I made the bag. I think I have a close-up of the bag. Oh, that's another photo of me. I feel like this was a cute, this was a cute photo. I was trying to ask the guy, I was like, how should I, like, pose? I don't really do this. I'm like a baby cosplayer. Like, I don't have poses in the ready, okay? So he was just like, I don't know, was like, what's cute? like a deer. I was like, oh, I don't know. So I was just like trying to do stuff, and it came out cute. This was a cute photo. Um, Also the little thing around my neck was the VIP badge. You'll see it a little bit later on, but that was like really cool. And the only thing, okay, I would say the only thing that I need to improve on with my Chopper cosplay, for one, I need to finish the hat. We'll talk about that. Because this hat, yes, it worked, but it was also a little bit too big and it kept sliding down my face. And I kept having to push it up, because I have a little head. Which I guess is not a horrible problem to have. Um, but it just made it a little bit annoying. And then also because of the vest I was wearing, it was like full, like fuzzy fur. I was getting hot, and so my face showed it more because I glistened a lot more than I wanted to glisten. It was more of a sweat rather than a glow. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. There's that. I met some really cool like One Piece people. I tried to take as many photos with as many One Piece people as I could. I saw Zoro. Um, I saw another chopper. A funny thing happened to me when I was walking from my hotel to the main hotel. Is I guess that there were these volunteers from like Doctors Without Borders that were trying to like sign people up for like certain things and stuff like that. Thank you for the sip, Nesto. We're having some tea today with a little bit of chlorophyll. I'm trying some new things. TikTok has had me trying things that, I mean, do they work? I don't know. TikTok says that they work, so I'm trying chlorophyll in my tea. It just makes it green, and it stains all of my wooden thingamajiggies. You know, I have a wooden chopstick that I use for stirring, and it stained it green. And also my mugs as well too. It stains the inside of my mugs. But thanks for the sip. But yeah, so I saw some Zoro. Some Zoro. I saw a Zoro. So I tried to take as many photos with some One Piece people outside of the photo shoot. And it was really cool. It's a new fandom that I got to connect with. Usually it's magical girls, usually it's uh mostly magical girls. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my fandom, is magical girls. So usually it's magical girls, usually it's 90s cartoons. Um, that's the like community of cosplayers that I usually like gravitate towards. But it was really cool to cosplay in something that I hadn't been a part of the community before. Um, I do the Demon Slayer cosplay, so I'm a part of that community. I did the Magical Girl. I did the Marvel community was a new one as well too. We'll talk about that. But it was really cool to do the One Piece. Um, Sometimes I feel a little bit what's the word? Unconfident. That's not really a word, but oh, and I finally got those stupid daisies up at the top. I finally got them. It still took a while, but I think that they stopped making them spin. Because I know that yesterday when we were trying to do it, they were like spinning and it was super annoying. Oh yeah, it's all the way up here. The other three. And then there's one over on that little ledge right there to the left too. Ace, I don't know if you got that one. but yeah, it was just really. Thank you for redeeming me daily ramen as well too. Greetings, Madam Kuriko. Greetings, Sir Nesto. Happy Saturday. How you doing today? Noted. Um, this was my bed. Okay, this was my bed. I took a picture because it was like, this is the best it looked. This was the best it looked all weekend. I am okay. Okay is better than not okay. So I'll take it. I'm starting to get a little bit sick, so I can feel it. So I'm hoping that I can catch it before it gets too bad, and this will be the worst that it gets, but I know that I'm really sick is once I get kind of a not a headache, but just like a heavy feeling in my head. That's when I know that I'm sick, and I haven't gotten that yet. And hopefully I won't get that. But yeah. W90's McDonald's t-shirt. Yeah, right. That was a really fun one. I was trying to find a good like 90s reference. Um I was trying to find a good like 90s graphic tee. Lord, when you're trying to find something specific, it's super hard to find. It's super hard to find something super specific. I was trying to find something like very 90s, and I was finding stuff that was like 80s. I was finding stuff that was like anime, and I was like, I could do anime, but I kind of want like um 90s American culture. So, um I almost got like a Toy Story t-shirt, but then I was like, Toy Story is like 2000s. I almost got a Peanuts t-shirt, but then I researched like when the height of Peanuts was, and I think it was like the 80s or something. So I didn't get that, even though I could have gotten that. But and I saw this. I was like, okay, I know McDonald's has been around since like the 1900 somethings. I'm exaggerating. It's like probably 90s pop culture. Yeah. I mean, I figured like, and also was in a rush. A Lion King t-shirt would be nice. Oh yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, I couldn't find any like I didn't find any movie references. I could have done like Aladdin. Cinderella was I think it's like the 70s or something. Uh, but yeah, Lion King, and it fits. Africa, you know. The diaspora. But it was really hard for me to find a graphic tee. I went to Target. I went to Walmart. I went to Newberry Comics. I went to Kohl's. I went to Marshall's. I went to TJ Maxx. It was. I'm not a shopper. I am one of the. I am an anomaly. Um, as a stereotypical, like, gal. Because I hate shopping. I really do. I actually find it so tiring. I really don't enjoy shopping. Like, I'll look for stuff and then, like, I'll give you a good, like, I'm excited to walk around the mall. And let's go into this store. Oh, look at this. This is really cool. At about, like, the half hour, maybe 45-minute mark, I'm kind of ready to go. And don't ask me to try on things. I'm gonna want to try on stuff because I want to see how it fits. But I also hate trying on clothes in the fitting rooms. If it's like a jacket or something, I can just take off my jacket or just put it over the clothes I'm wearing. Okay, that's whatever. But if it means that I have to take off my clothes, put on other clothes, look at myself in the mirror, and take off those clothes and then re-put on my clothes, I'm not for it. I'm not for it. I'll just do it at home. I'll just do it at home. I can understand not liking to shop, yeah. But then I also don't like to shop online because I can't touch them and see them in real life. So it's like Where you can put on your camis, exactly. Because when I'm like going out, I'm probably like wearing jeans or like tights. So like, you know, I probably have layers on because I usually have like either like some sort of jacket or something on, so I have to take that off. I always wear like an undershirt over a regular shirt. So it's a lot of nonsense. Oh, ads. So yeah, so that's my bed. We have, how did we get on the topic of shopping? Oh, yeah, because I was looking for a graphic tee. So yeah, so I ended up finding this McDonald's one. It said, I spent my birthday at McDonald's or something. I was like, that's random, but also kind of cool. And also, I didn't have enough time to find any other shirt, so I was like, fine, I'm just gonna take this one. And it worked out. It looked good. And then there's my Sailor Saturn skirt. There's my Chopper cosplay in the back, and then um, I think those are my boots for the Phoenix cosplay. So this was the Chopper hat that I was working on. I did not finish it, okay? The brim is super big because what I have to do to finish it is I have to flip it like over into itself and sew it to the inside. So it'll be half that size, right? So I only flipped it up because it was like super long. So it's basically gonna be half that size when I finish, and it'll be like round and it'll be kind of like puffy. Night Joe, welcome in. Happy Saturday. How you doing today? We're talking about BlurredCon. I'm showing off my chopper hat that I'm still in the process of crocheting, and I have to finish. I'm doing okay, and you? I saw you there. Oh, you did. Hopefully I wasn't too awkward when you saw me. I probably was, so I apologize if I was awkward. Uh, Hopefully I was a little bit cool, but mostly probably awkward. Um, what cosplay? Were you in cosplay? Uh, oh, I looked over it at that point? Oh, that's not good. Sorry about that. Maybe I was tired. I also just have a resting face, so I probably was still having fun. That's why I didn't approach. Ooh, that's not good. No, I wasn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a resting face, so I should probably have a sign that says it's just my face. Please don't be intimidated by me. Anywho. um, but yeah, so that's my chopper. I try to respect boundaries. Yeah, no worries. That's my chopper hat. So let's talk about this photo, okay? Let's talk about this photo. So this was a part of my Phoenix cosplay, right? So I wore this on Saturday night. Got the daily tickets already? No, I didn't. OMG, you got to meet your group tomorrow? You get to meet your group tomorrow. My what? What group? Let's water some flowers. Hello? Oh, hold on. Okay, so there we go. Let's make the slow walk over. There you go. Got any DMC merch for me? Huh? What's DMC? Like Run DMC? Gartic phone, meet people and stuff. The event, until later, but it's only 30 minutes. You'll get to meet and connect. Oh, okay, for your groups, okay. Devil May Cry. I Ain't Gonna Hold You, Q? I've never seen that anime. I Ain't Gonna Hold You. Did I already get it? I guess I already got it. Oh, he wants to be your friend, Ace. I guess I already got it. Let's see. Did you get my stuff at least? There was no Go-Go Loser Rangers. And get your stuff is a wild statement, but no, there was no Go-Go Loser Rangers. Okay, I need one more, I guess. Okay. Oh, thanks. Here. Oh, there you go. Thanks. Okay, I guess I got him. Ace. Whatever exits the chat. Hey, excuse you. So you're only here if I brought something for you? Wow. So you're not even here for my stories or just to hang out and talk and chat. You're only here for what I can offer or give to you. Interesting. Anyways, these boots. Okay, so I procrastinated hard about putting this Phoenix cosplay together, and so I waited until the absolute last minute. And I had to put on some spikes, if you can kind of see. Don't reverse this on me. No, it's already reversed. It's already reversed. Anyways. So, toxic. You, as long as you can admit where you fall short, there's always room for improvement, Q. I'm glad that you can self-reflect and see and admit like the things that are your shortcomings. It's very valid of you. Nice. Be your own people. Yeah, do be your own people. It's very surprising. I wouldn't have guessed it from you two, but as you know, be your own people. Anywho, the boots. So the boots didn't have the spikes on them, and so if you can kind of see, I had to map them out. So I put like little Sharpies marks on them to see where I wanted the spikes to be. I had to do multiple different size spikes too, because I wanted to just do the big spikes, but I didn't have enough, and I don't think it would have looked as good if I had if I just had the big spikes, and they would have been so spread out that it wouldn't have looked good. Whoa. Also, does Ace or you know if there's a glitch on Sky if you can type or not? Ace has been able to type. So, when I got there on Wednesday, I knew that I wanted to wear the boots on Saturday, so I knew that I needed to go to the store and get some contact cement. The contact cement I knew at least needed 24 hours to cure, so that ways it would stick. So I knew that I had to at least um put the spikes on my boots on on Thursday, so that if 24 hours came, it'd be Friday, and if the spikes like fell off or something like that, I would still have another 24 hours before I had to like wear the boots for sure to like repair anything, to fix anything, to adjust anything if I needed to, and stuff like that. And so on Thursday, the con hadn't started yet. There were, I mean, technically, yes, the con did start, for the VIP. I had wanted to go to a few panels that were on Thursday, but I prioritized my cosplays, and it was a little bit disappointing that I wasn't able to go to the panels that I wanted to go to because I was my own fault. Um, I can't really see what you said, Ace. Oh yeah, I'm typing fine, but the glitch is something something something. So yeah, Ace is typing fine. So on Thursday, this was like Thursday like afternoon. I had gone to this craft store, got some things. Got some things, and so I was back, and so I initially had started putting the spikes on in my hotel room, and I was like, oh, it should be fine. Like it's not like industrial strength contact cement, so I don't think like the fumes would be that bad. But about like halfway up my leg when I was like putting on the spikes in my room, I was like, yeah, the fumes are really really bad. I wasn't getting like a headache or anything like that, but I was just like, I probably should do this outside. It should be a lot better. So this was me outside in like the corner in the corner of the Courtyard Marriott, putting on spikes on my boots with contact cement. And I had talked about this yesterday, but I was wearing shorts because these are like thigh-high boots. I had my my hot pink sneakers on, and a jacket because I mean it wasn't necessarily that cold, but it wasn't crazy warm, right? So I was outside, I was minding my own business. I was like in a corner, facing a wall, and by a bush, so like no one was around. And then like some creepy guy like came up and was watching me bend over and stuff like that. And it was just like really a weird situation. And I just it, it just reminded me that like you can just be minding your own business as a woman, and then like guys will just take it upon themselves to insert themselves unnecessarily in a inappropriate way into your life. And it's just like, bro, like literally if he wanted to like see what I was doing or anything like that, he could have just come up to me and be like, oh, what you doing, girl? Like, like just don't make it weird, like, oh my gosh, what are you is that for your cosplay? Like, we're at a con, obviously it's going to be probably for something cosplay ish or something, you know what I'm saying? So if you're curious or something, you could have just come up to me and asked me what I was doing. Um, I'm out of the con space, so I would have been a little bit reserved only because in my regular life, I don't like to talk to people, but I probably would have like turned it on for talking to people at con because I'm a little bit more open and extroverted when I'm at con. But this was like I was like in my own space. I was by myself. I was listening to Am I the A-hole stories, which I love. That's my like guilty pleasures, listening to Am I the A-hole stories. It's like I love listening to those stories. They're quite hilarious and funny. So yeah, that was just like a weird interaction, but it was like a funny picture. I had a video of me walking with no shoe, holding my boot, holding my boots with one pink shoe on because I initially was walking out with the red boot and the pink shoe. I's back. Sorry, yeah, welcome back. Um, I'm just like quickly going back over the red boot situation. Um, but well, there's other things to talk about. But yeah, but that's what that was about. This so this was me walking to the outside. This was me walking to the outside. Oh no, this was me walking back because I don't have my shoe on. This is me walking back. Oh. So that was really funny. I felt really awkward walking through the lobby and the elevator. He got 3 legs. Yeah, it's just a funny picture. I have 3 legs. Oh man, and then it's just funny because like one, I have no shoe on one leg. I have a hot pink shoe on one leg, and then I'm holding a like fire engine red thigh high platform boots with spikes. It's just like the the stark difference between the three was like really funny. So this was Thursday. This was Thursday night. I talked about this a little bit that in some cons, specifically at Dragon Con, there's a tradition where the first pre-night of the start of the con, you wear like a onesie, and so I was talking with a couple of the girls in one of my discords, and they were talking about wearing onesies to one of the parties. The Thursday night party was at a bowling alley, and that was actually really, really fun. But I didn't have a onesie, but I wanted to participate in the new tradition that they were trying to bring to to DreamCon, take a breath. The tradition that they were trying to bring to BlurredCon. So this was a Toy Story Aliens onesie where you get the chain. So the chain is for a VIP badge. It's actually the con badge. And this was my friend. We were bowling. He took it super serious. I was like dancing. I wish there was a video of me. I was like literally dancing. Was that badge heavy? Nah, it wasn't heavy. I thought it was gonna be a lot more annoying than it was because I was thinking about the cosplays. I was thinking about the cosplays that I was wearing, and I'm like, this not gonna fit with the cosplays that I'm wearing, and it's gonna be annoying. But actually, like my cosplays fit very well with the badge. I like it. Hand it over. No, that's mine. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a closer look. So this was me on Friday. I was number 5, and I feel like like it fits. Sorry, Ace. I can't do like too many things at once, so I just decided to come to shore. um. Oh, what's this? Carrie? I thought we already have this one. Oh, piggyback. Cool. Oh, cool. Look at me. That's fun. That's fun. But yeah, you can kind of see it. I was number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door. And it fits, right? I didn't think it would look good, but it actually looks great. I'll give you my cooling blanket for that chain. I actually would like a cooling blanket, honestly. Especially at night, because I get night sweats. It's never fun. I have a cooling pillow, which actually really helps. A cooling blanket would be nice. But no, you can't have it. Anyways, listen to my story. So yeah. So, I was number 5 from Codenames Kids Next Door. So that's me. Yeah, see, like, I feel like it fits, right? So, it's a cool badge. It was very, what do you call it? Bulky. The regular badge has a regular, like, lanyard, like a thin lanyard with the regular, laminated, like, badge, you know? But this one was, like, very big, very 90s obnoxious, like, giant. And then, so these are some of the cosplays that, I saw. There's, Sonic and, who's the other one? It's not Knuckles, is it? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm not really that big of a Sonic fan, but it looked really good. A lot of the times, if I think like a cosplay like looks really cool, or if it's from a fandom that like I love, like I'll take Shadow. Thank you, Ace. Thank you. Take a picture, and they looked really cool. I always have to take a picture of a female Nanami. I was telling her, and a couple of other, I think there's another female Nanami that's in here as well too. I was telling them as like, I honestly, even though, you know, I love my male Nanamis, they always look very handsome and dapper, and I will always take a picture of them if they allow it, right? But I really love a female Nanami. I think that they look really amazing. I think that they always look really good. I think that they always pull it off really well. And sometimes I think that they pull it off a little bit better than some of the guys sometimes. A woman, I don't know, a woman in a nice button down like slacks or something. I don't know. It looks really nice. I don't know. It looks really nice, and the Nami's cosplay is like perfect for that, and it's like a power suit or something. You know what I'm saying? And like, the ladies that cosplay him always look great. So I'm always for it. And I always have to get a picture of a Sailor Scout. So this was Sailor Mercury. She looked really, really cute. I love the leg warmers. I love that you can kind of do your Sailor Scout cosplay how you want. So I even saw, you'll see in here as well too when I go to the Sailor Moon meetup, that there was Sailor Scouts that were dressed in like 90s hip hop theme, and it was great. It was absolutely wonderful. You still knew who they were, but they made it unique and they put their own spin and personality on it, and I love that about cosplay. That you can do that. And I love that about the Sailor Moon fandom is that the mashups are so amazing. There's so much creativity that you can have. I'm going to be doing something super fun for um, next year's theme that I think I might be able to show you guys. I don't know if I'm going to show it. Maybe I'll put it in my Discord. Um, why didn't you let Nanami lift you up? They didn't ask. And I probably would have said no because I don't like I like that, but I don't like that. I don't know. It's circumstantial. I don't not like any stranger. And I'm not gonna let some stranger pick me up. I don't like that. Anywho, yes, there goes an Nanami. I feel like, the thing is this, I like interacting with the male Nanamis. You shy? No, it's not shy. I just don't like people that I don't know touching me. Um, Even my friends, I'm not a big hugger or something like that. But when it comes to like family, my mom, like I'm a big I'll like snuggle up to my mom and stuff like that. So it depends on the person. It has to be someone like close to me that I feel safe with. But for the most part, I don't like to be touched. I allow it sometimes just because it's circumstantial and it's social and, you know, people get offended if you say, oh, please don't hug me. So whatever. But if someone asks me, hey, do you mind if I hug you? I'll probably be like, I'll shake your hand. But usually people don't ask and just go for it. It's whatever. Anywho, but the Nanami, I 100% get it, yeah. We go in and win paths, so just something something. Oh. So just be ready that we might split. Okay. So if I get lost, I'm just gonna teleport home. And then I'll teleport to wherever you are. So this Nanami, it was really fun because I like interacting with the male Nanamis because I know the certain elements of like cosplay that are like signature for him, and so he didn't have the hatchet, and so I asked him, I was like, oh, where's your hatchet? He's like, oh, I don't have it. I was like, ooh, naughty, naughty. And it was like just really funny, just like a funny little interaction. So it's really fun. And I like people who look unique as well too. She looked really cute. Mojo Jojo. This one was a really fun cosplay. And I was asking him, I was like, oh, have you found your sisters? Because if you know the lore about Mojo Jojo, he actually is, um, I guess the first creation of Professor Utonium. So Mojo Jojo is technically the Powerpuff Girls' brother. Older brother, technically. So so I was asking him if he saw his sisters, and it was like just a funny interaction. So I like. I think this was a Static Shock eldest brother. Yeah, big brother. I think this was Static Shock. These two looked really cool. I don't know specifically what their cosplay is, but they looked really awesome. I think I have another photo. Yeah, so they had great poses. So they looked really, really cool. I think that they have pans in their hands. Like cooking pans. Frying pans, I guess. if you will, frying pans. Black Panther. Oh, they're minions. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see it now. I see it now. Thanks, Ace. Okay, I see it. That's cool. This was... That was my guess too. Oh, okay. Oh, well, y'all know. I'm behind the times. Uh, this was Rugrats, so you have Susie. I think she's being the Cynthia doll. And I think the person behind was being Tommy. Or maybe, I think it was being Tommy Pickles. Or even, I was thinking like maybe she was Angelica. But then she was with Susie, so I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. And then if she was Angelica, then the guy was Doug. I mean, the guy was Arnold? But then I was like, I don't know. And I was like, I'm gonna go with my first guess. I couldn't figure out who they were cosplaying as for a minute. Who, the minion? This was really cool. They were, oh, she was Sonic. She was a 90s hip-hop version of Sonic. I loved this cosplay because the hair was so 90s coded. The hair was beautiful. She did such a good job with the hair. The hair was great. I love the hair. Outfit was great. Sukuna. Wonderful Sukuna. I love a female gender bend. No, the trio being the Rugrats. Yeah, like, cause I mean, I could see Tommy, Susie. Does Angelica wear orange and pink? I feel like the Cynthia doll wears that, though. But then the hair is more, disheveled. So I didn't know. But they looked good. They looked really good. So yeah, Sukuna looked really good. I think this one is from Adventure Time. I don't know the specific character, but I believe she was from Adventure Time. She looked really nice. Yes, Angelica per Google. Yeah, right? So I think she was being Angelica. They're just exactly as the characters on the show. Yeah, so I think she was Angelica. Cause I can't remember what wait. Oh, it was Angelica. Oh, okay. By me saying Angelica, I was thinking Cynthia doll. Oh, okay, so Angelica does wear that. Ice King Queen for the last one. Oh, is it from Adventure Time? Yeah, Cynthia had much less hair, yeah. That's why I was confused. I was like, are you doing Angelica? Are you doing Cynthia doll? I can't remember. Okay, so it is Adventure Time. I didn't know the character, but I knew it was from Adventure Time. I guess this is a wrestling persona. I don't follow wrestling or the WWE or anything like that, so I don't know who it is. Next year, I know that they're gonna have so many people dressed up as different wrestling personas, so it'll be very interesting. I'm pretty sure John Cena is gonna be there. I don't know if we'll see him, but I definitely know he'll be there. If you know, you know. Fiona and Cake spinoff. Fiona and Cake spinoff? What you talking about, Ace? Who is John Cena? Exactly. Exactly. These two were so cool. These two, if you are a child of the 90s, you will know who these two are from. If you're not a child of the 90s, Little Kim is the artist. She had a video when music videos were a thing back in the 90s. She had a music video where she wore every color of the primary colors in the spectrum. Her hair, the color from head to toe was like blue. She had a lime green. She had a yellow. She had a red. It was amazing. It was amazing. I love Little Kim. Little Kim is an artist that I loved her personality. I honestly I was a Little Kim over Foxy Brown stan, even though I do still love Foxy Brown. But I loved Little Kim, her personality. Music videos are still a thing today. No, that's why I said back in the day when music videos were a thing. Music videos aren't really as prevalent. I mean, you can still have music videos, but they're not as I mean, they're not as popular as they once were. But yeah, they looked wonderful. I can't remember what these two were from, but they looked really cool. They were super tall. They were crazy tall. Especially the guy in the pink, in the big hat. He was really, really tall. I hated the backlighting because it made them look blown out, but there's something I can do about it. But they looked really cool. Oh, did I? And I was trying to do my, also, do you what? I can't really. Also, do you have any wing light you need? Probably. At some point I need to, I forget which trial, but I need to go to one of the trials and get the wing light that's there. I don't really want to. I don't really want to go. Yeah, and then these two just looked really cool. A lot of the times if I think that your cosplay just looks really unique, really interesting, really cool, I'll take a picture. This one I loved. Loved, 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 loved. I loved it. The 90s, like, people showed out for the 90s theme, and I loved it so much. The hairstyle. It was just a time. It was a time. BlurredCon was just such a special time. It was great. The theme was perfect. It was just so much fun. I'm always for a 90s theme. 'Cause I love the music. The music is always fun. Dancing, talking, cosplays, just the dressing up. This is another Nanami. She just looks good. She looks good. She looks good. So I'm always for it. This person just looked really cool and I loved her prop. Little cupcake. Oh, this is me at the 90s party on Friday. This is Friday night. This is my 90s look. Don't mind the messy shoes. sprawled out on the floor over there. This is on Saturday morning. This was my Sailor Saturn cosplay. I put on a brave face for this one because I spoke about it before. Spoke about it yesterday. How I was really having a hard time with this cosplay because I was missing a piece of the cosplay, and I just felt really self-conscious and upset about that. And I just had to remind myself that cosplay doesn't have to be perfect. That sometimes it is what it is, that you don't have some pieces, you forget you're traveling, you're human. You can make mistakes, you know? So I put on the outfit. I tried to give myself a chance to see how I felt in the cosplay, and then I felt okay, and I felt like, you know what, you can still go. I'm pretty, like, shoulders were out because I didn't have the shoulder pads. So my shoulders were out, so I was feeling a little bit exposed, I guess, for lack of a better term. I'm usually in general, I'm a pretty conservative person. And so when it comes to like my full arms being out, I don't really necessarily feel comfortable with that. I usually at least have some sort of like, I usually have something covering my shoulders. I'll just say that. Whatever it be, like a jacket, a shawl, or something like that. So having my shoulders out like this, it was very, I had to come to terms with it for a little. Adorable, thank you. I had to come to terms with it because I was like, oh, I'm shoulders naked. I need something to cover my shoulders. Like I don't have anything, so it was very interesting. And then I guess this person is from. You got handsome shoulders. Handsome. Interesting. Thanks. And then it was also like, because I have tattoos on my upper shoulder. Um, I, I I never, none of my tattoos are for public consumption. So I'm not a person that likes to show off my tattoos that I have, and so even though it's on my shoulder, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. Yes, you do. But I usually wear either a t-shirt that covers my shoulders or a jacket or something like that. So you almost rarely see my tattoos. You'll see the one on my wrist, just because it's on my wrist, but that's mainly the only one you see. But that one is like, even my friends didn't realize that I had that tattoo that was there, so it was really interesting to have a conversation with them about that. And I mean, I never intentionally hide it, but I don't intentionally display my tattoos. So my tattoos are personal for me. Um, but if someone sees it, I am more than happy to talk about them. None of them are painful memories or anything like that. Anywho, I think this person is from Call of Duty or something, Halo, something or other, something like that. I don't know. But he looked really cool. Looked really cool. Blade, which was really cool. So this one was this one was like one of my favorite cosplays. I don't know, I don't have the video. So the video didn't upload, so I wish I could show you guys the video. Spartan from OG Halo. Okay, okay. So it was Halo. I was like, I know it's from one of those shoot 'em up first person shooter sweat games. So this person looked so cool. They had so much personality and creativity in this cosplay. So like I said before, the theme was 90s, and Uno is very like black culture, 90s coded. And so she also like was wearing green, had the dollar signs on there, the reverse Uno reverse. It was like so cool. And her jacket was the Blurred Con logo on it. And I have a video of her just like turning around so you can see the jacket. It just looked really cool. I loved this was one of my favorite cosplays. She looked amazing. I loved it. This was at the Magical Girl. This was at the Magical Girl meetup, so this was the Powerpuff Girls, and they looked really adorable. I believe she's being Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm gonna go stress myself out on Rivals. Enjoy the stream. Oh yeah, have a good time. Are you trying to grind for the end of the season? Um, I am good with just staying in plat. I'll wait until the placements for next season. This was Sailor Cosmos. So, the girl that's the tall one, she was actually in the cosplay contest. Now I want the new skin for Ben. Who's Ben? But there's a new skin? Did they drop a new skin? Or something? Did I miss a drop or something? This was Mistress 9 and Black Lady from Sailor Moon. She was also Mistress 9 that's in the blue and the black. She was also in the cosplay contest, and they actually both won, like judges awards and stuff like that. So, it was actually pretty cool. She did a really great job. I think that they are supposed to be wise. The person in the middle is supposed to be Wise Man, I think. And that's me with my evil alter ego. So Mistress 9 is evil alter ego of Sailor Saturn, or Hotaru is her human name. And so basically the lore is that Hotaru is a little girl that was very sickly, and her dad is a scientist, and her dad used her to do experiments on. And so he basically traumatized her, and he used her body to reincarnate her into an evil vessel for for like this evil guy that's called Pharaoh 90. And so she got body snatched into Mistress 9, and so she was turned into Mistress 9, and she was like wrecking havoc. And then the Sailor Scouts cleansed her, and she turned back into Hotaru, and she remembered that she was Sailor Saturn and that whole thing. But she is, I mean, other than Black Lady, she is the only other Sailor Scout that had an evil phase to her. So Black Lady is Chibiusa, which is the daughter of Sailor Moon. So she had an evil phase because she got brainwashed by Wise Man. She turned into Black Lady, and tried to. She like take her tried to kidnap her father and keep him for herself. It was like that was a weird episode. It was a weird episode. But these were great photos, and um, it was nice because I didn't really know how to pose without my staff. I also didn't have my staff that Sailor Saturn usually has, and I didn't have my wand either. So I didn't really know the poses, and so I was having a I was trying to like pose in a way that's like cute, but also like Sailor Saturn is very stoic, very um not hyper emotional, so it was very interesting. And to try to pose as her. Just some other photos. So this was the one that I really liked. So this was the other Sailor Saturn that was there, and she is dressed as like hip hop 90s Sailor Saturn, and it was really great. It was really really great. She looked wonderful. She had the spray paint graffiti T-shirt, and like her hair was great. Like her whole outfit was like just super cool. So I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. And then Smokey the Bear was there. I love like unique cosplays like this, and it's just so cool. I know that this person was baking in that suit. I know that they were baking in that suit, but they looked great. And then I don't know specifically what this family was cosplaying, but they looked really good. They looked really great. I love a family cosplay. I love seeing um a family group cosplay. I think it's really cool. So they looked really awesome. The little boy looked really cool, and the daughter was Space Marines. Oh. Was Spider-Punk. There's Space Marine. What is that from a anime, or is it like an American cartoon or something? They looked really good. And then so because the theme was like 90s freaknik kind of era. Cars were it's a game. Oh, okay. So cars were a big theme as well in a lot of the advertisements and stuff like that. So they had a meetup of cars and bars, right? So they had a meetup of people like celebrating cars. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the meetup was. I didn't go to it, but I was going for another meetup, and I saw these two, and I was like, this is so creative and unique. Isaac, welcome in. Happy Saturday. How you doing today? We're just talking about BlurredCon. We're looking at some of the cosplays. I'm doing pretty good. That's great to hear. So they looked really amazing. They looked like hip hop Transformers. They looked really cool, and like the tires on their outfits actually spun, so that was like super cool. A nice little detail, and I love that creativity. Like I said, this is the thing about cosplay and going to these Comic Cons and stuff like that is just to see how creative people are, how they interpret different themes and stuff like that, and how they express it. And it's just great to see it, and it's very inspirational. I get in awe of people's cosplay, and I get excited for seeing um, ones from like niche fandoms and stuff like that. This is another one that was really cool. I don't know specifically who the character she is portraying, but she looked amazing. I loved it. Oh, sorry, Ace. And then these two, um, they remind me of Baps. It's a 90s movie. I feel like it's a 90s movie, right? 90s, early 2000s. Um, Big hair, big nails, loud outfits. Like, it's just, really cool. This was me on Saturday night in my Phoenix cosplay. This was me going down to the lobby, going to the other hotel. I was trying to really got to carry my queen, you know? Oh, thanks, Ace. um, I was trying to be super. I was trying to be very. What do you call it? I was trying to like invoke my baddie side. I was trying to invoke my baddie side, even though I'm not a baddie and I don't really. Um, I'm not a baddie, and it was very hard for me to hone in on that part of myself, but I tried. I think I did such a great job. I looked really good in this outfit, so I was very proud of myself. This was at the cosplay contest. I honestly could not Mighty. Mighty, did you hear the story yesterday that I was talking about in this outfit? There's a guy that wanted me to step on him. I didn't. I didn't. And I told him that I couldn't because I'm not a dommy mommy. I don't have that kind of energy about me. He's like, you could. I was like, "I- no, I can't. There's money over there. Exactly. There are ladies who do uh who will perform those upon request and will take monetary tips for performing such requests. I am not one of those ladies, but I admire them, and I wish that I had even a fraction of their confidence, because I think it's actually really cool. I think women that have that kind of confidence is like really awesome in my eyes, and I wish I had that kind of confidence. Anyways, yeah, this was at the cosplay contest. These are I'll just let this play through. Oh, this is gonna ugh, you know what? It's gonna uh oh frick my life. It started over anyways. Frick. I wish it wouldn't. Stop, Demi. We'll see if we can get through it. I hate that. I can't just stop it and start it from the same spot. We'll see if we can. Stop, Demi. But yeah, so I'll work on it. I think it definitely has a lot to do with my body image and how I see myself, and I think that I did a pretty good job with trying to be as confident as possible. I definitely could be better. I had a corset on and I couldn't bend past like a 25-degree angle. That corset was corseting. Um, so yeah, so these are I think this is from Yu-Gi-Oh! So these are the people that were in the cosplay contest. I don't know a lot of the outfits, but they looked really great. Um, I am thinking about it that maybe next year I may think about applying to be in the cosplay contest. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have the confidence to do that, but um the cost the cosplays that I'm going to be doing, I want to show them off in a big way. And I also not like get recognition, but I want to see how I do um with other people that have um made their cosplays, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be joining like the novice beginners because I've never done a cosplay contest before, so that'll be fun. But you should, yeah. So I think I might. We'll see. I have to so when I start, the biggest thing that I have to remember, um one of the cosplays I definitely am going to try to enter is a cosplay that I'm going to be crocheting the entire thing. So um a lot of my a lot of my other cosplays are uh, semi homemade, so they'll have some elements that I've made, but for the most part, like I'll like buy certain things, and so they wouldn't necessarily qualify. Ace the Kid, welcome in. Happy Saturday. How you doing today? We're talking about BlurredCon. We're talking about the cosplay contest, and if I have the confidence enough to enter into the cosplay contest next year. Um, but I might if I can pull it off. I definitely want to. It'll be a fun cosplay. So, if you know Street Fighter, there's a character called Kimberly, who has a really fun outfit. And it fits with the wrestling fighting theme. And so I was thinking I could just sew her outfit, but then I also was like, I wonder if I can crochet it. I wonder if that would be cool if I can crochet it. And so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and crochet it and see how it goes. I have a year, so we'll see. This was a fun cosplay. They were Cruella de Vil, but like um a pimp Cruella de Vil, which was awesome. And his ladies were the poodles. It was really fun. I like a pimp named Cruella de Vil. Crazy work, huh? Uh, so, so yeah, the cosplay contest was really, really fun. I really enjoyed all of the cosplays. So this was the Sailor Cosmos from earlier. She was in the cosplay contest. And then there's a Luffy. This one was actually the winner of the cosplay contest. I can't remember for sure what her character was, but if you looked really closely to um, her cosplay, is individual like patches, fabric patches that she put together. So it looks very intricate, and really really cool. Um, this one was a mashup. I can't remember. I think it was a Pokemon. Um, oh, I can't remember. It was really cool though. I thought she looked wonderful. I can't remember um what her character was. This was from Teen Titans, I think. Is the cyborg character from Teen Titans. He had a great stage presence. He looked really cool. This was Lady Loki. This one I can't remember what that one was. Correct. I think this one was I think it's Captain America. I can't remember what this one was. But she was really fun as well too. She has a great stage presence. That one was Link. This one, I think this one was, oh, sorry. I think this one was from Digimon. Angiomon, I feel maybe? I can't remember. But I think that's a Digimon character. But that one was really, really cool. I think this one was from Babs, the movie. This one, I can't remember what her character was, but she looked really pretty. I loved the hair. That was another one that was really cool. I think this one was like a mashup of what's his face? Bowser. I think he was supposed to be Bowser, and so everybody started singing the Peaches song, which was so funny. It was hilarious. Everybody started singing the Peaches song. But they had great stage presence. This was an artist that was performing in the middle of the thing. These were three of the judges. This was afterwards, and she looked amazing. She looked so good. A lot of um a lot of the cosplays um I don't know the characters, honestly. This was my friend. His name is JC. He was the Scarecrow from The Wiz. Looks like MJ Scarecrow exactly, Mighty. Exactly, correct. He did a really good job. He even had down the Reese's Pieces cup for the nose. Um, and so he looked really good. He always does such a good job with his cosplays. Love my people, man. Yeah, exactly. Like he he did such a good job. Everybody loved his cosplays. He's so humble too. He's like, "What? You like it?" I'm like, "Bro, you always do a good job. Like you always do a good job. It's like you think it's like just simple, but the attention to details that he has on his cosplay um just make it look super effortless, but you know that he takes a lot of time in consideration for the cosplay. And so the bucket, the hat, like the Reese's Pieces nose, um it's just everything. He just did such a good job. This is full body Phoenix cosplay. So some of the things that I want to, so one of the things that, a couple of the things that I was having problems with when I was wearing this is that I didn't have enough thigh meat. I say that to say because the thigh high boots kept slipping down because I didn't have enough thigh to keep them up. Okay, well they're not slipping all the way down, but just they made them look bunched. Worried for nothing. Thanks, Mighty. Thanks, Mighty. I worked really hard. I ain't gonna lie. But I was so happy when I took this cosplay off because I shoved myself with a lot of candy and all the good things because I knew I could eat and I didn't have to worry. And then the black thigh straps kept falling down because I didn't have enough thigh meat to keep them up. So those were the two things that I was like kind of annoyed about because as I was walking, they would fall down and I'd have to stop and adjust them. So those were the two things that were kind of annoying. So I have to get more caked up, I guess. I don't know. um, but I think it came together super well. I was very proud of myself that I had the confidence to even walk out of that room. With this cosplay on, I was very nervous. Um, just so spicy, right, chat? um, but it came together really well. I love the adjustments that I made to the cosplay, like the hair. I thought about the hair last minute, so I had to run to the. Thank you, Mighty. Um, I thought about the hair last minute. Um, I braided my hair with yarn. I don't know if you can see it in this photo, but I braided my hair with yarn instead of having a fire crown. And I thought maybe like the fire crown would be a little bit too much. And I think that the braids were perfect for the theme of the cosplay. I mean, the theme of the con, along with the cosplay. I think it was so cool. It was such a cool little addition, and um, I really liked that I thought about that. I didn't really know what I was gonna do with my hair until okay, heading through Wasteland. Uh, so you're safe. Okay, thanks. And yeah, I like took I was trying to also I took multiple photos because I was trying to figure out how I was gonna pose if and when people asked me to take a picture. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do. I guess I could lift this up. And this is like one of those capes that have the little those little like metal bars that you can put in at the end that you can like spread spread out the cape really wide. I forgot to bring the bars, but I was actually happy I didn't bring them just because they would have just been a little bit annoying. So I just used my hand to like grab the edge and like lift it up and stuff like that. So I think it was good. So one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to cut up the cape and have it look more flamey. So I still might try to do that to see if I can make it look a little bit more flame. But I didn't have enough time, and I was also scared. Also, Mighty, when you want to go to... Oh, yeah. I think Mighty will let us know when she wants to go to Eden. Eden's a lot. Eden's a lot. But yeah, whenever you're ready, Mighty, just let us know. We can always go with you. No pressure if you don't want to go anytime soon. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Eden's a lot. But yeah, whenever you want, we can go to the last realm. And then I also was like, I wanted to take like some cool photos, and so, I will. I've been busy these last few weeks, but maybe later next week, I'll be on vacation. Yeah, wonderful. That'll work out. But yeah, just let us know. And we'll be with ya from beginning to end. I'll probably cry, cause I ain't gonna hold you. Eden's very emotional. Thanks. I was really trying. I was trying to evoke my baddie, right? It's like, I'm Phoenix. I'm at a Hellfire Gala. This is her avant-garde look. She's walking with confidence, with purpose. She is like, I am her. I was like, I was trying. So yeah, you can see the hair a little bit better in this one. So it's all like so. It's all yarn. It's 3 different yarns. Mortar Ace, huh? Yeah. So you can see the hair a little bit better in this one. Cry, Lord. Nah, you'll be fine. I'm just very emotional. It's what Eden represents, and I mean, for me, it's very emotional just because of what Eden represents. It was it's very touching, you know? It's very touching. Oh yeah, there's another one of my Chopper cosplays. There's another Chopper. Oh yeah, I don't know if it uploaded, but I have a picture of the actual bag I crocheted for the Chopper cosplay, and I finished it the day before I had to wear it. But everybody loved it. I got to hand out little like candies, which everybody loved. I don't know where he's from, but he looked really cool. He had this huge, I don't know if it's like a hammer or something like that. And again, these were variations of Little Kim in that music video. Like I said, it was the green, the yellow, the red, the blue. They looked great. This was Jafar. Same One Piece. Oh, the guy with the thingamajig, the hammer. He's from One Piece. Yeah, like I felt when it comes to cosplaying in fandoms that I don't know fully about, I always feel a little bit bad. 'Cause like if he is from One Piece, I feel bad not recognizing him from being from One Piece. Oh, it's Usopp? Oh, I feel even worse because I do know who Usopp is. So yeah, so I'm like, I was in a Chopper cosplay, and I was like, oh, can I take a picture of you? And I didn't realize it was Usopp, and I wish I could have taken a picture with him because I wanted to take a picture with all of the One Piece people. So yeah, but I mean, it happens when you don't know the fandom like as much, you know. Like I know Chopper, I know who Chopper is. I haven't seen the episode with Chopper in it. I just know of him. Um, I mean, we all know who Luffy is and Nami and Zoro and I mean, obviously I don't know Usopp that well. But I'm not even I'm still in the double digits for the episodes. Um, I think I'm only on like episode like 15 or something silly like that. I'm waiting for the re-release where they condense it down. But yeah, that's Jafar. They looked really good. Stop, Demi. This Nanami looked amazing. And plus she was with Sailor Mars. And so I was like a 2 for 1. You guys look amazing. You guys look so good. But this Nanami looked really, really good. I loved how she looked. And then that's Zoro. There's a Sailor Jupiter. Always love seeing Sailor Scouts. So this one was a funny photo just because I don't know if I've mentioned, but I have a really it's not a debilitating phobia of evil clowns, but I do not like evil clowns. And even looking at the photo makes me very uncomfortable. But he looked really good. And so I very gingerly went up to him and I was like, "Oh, hi." And I wasn't like really looking at him just because I was scared. But he looked really good and I wanted to take a picture of him. And so I was like, "Can I take your picture?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I just want to say if I look scared, it's because I am. I'm sorry. You look really good, but I'm just a little bit I just have a little bit of a phobia of evil clowns, but it's okay because you look really good. You're doing a good job. I'm just a little scared, but I want to take your picture." Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Oh, cool, cool, cool. So he was really nice. He kind of felt a little bad that I was scared, but I was like, no, 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 it's okay. Um, he he like looked around. He's like, "Are you sure you want to take a?" I'm like, "Yeah, you look really cool. I'm just a little scared, but it's not like I'm gonna cry or anything." He was really really cool, but yeah, even just like looking at the photo, it's like, ooh, it's so creepy. Um and scary, but he looked really good. These two looked really nice. I can't remember where they're from. Another Sailor Jupiter. Okay, so this one, I think this one's from Princess and the Frog, right? It's the voodoo guy. Uh, she looked really good. She looked really good. She had the aura down. She had the the outfit looked great on her. Um, she looked really good. And like I was just taking I love this candid photo of her because everybody was like hyping her up and she was like getting embarrassed and stuff like that. And I love this photo because she she just looks really like adorable that she um got shy and stuff like that, but she looks really good. But yeah, she did a great job. She looks really good. She looks really good. And then Star Trek, they looked wonderful. And then me and my friend, she was Invisigirl. From My Hero, I believe. And then this me as the Chopper. This is the wanted photo, which I think is so cute. Another photo. I think I like doubled some of the photos. And then this was from the photo shoot. This is my other friend. He does really great cosplays. He goes all out. I can't remember what his character was, but he looked wonderful. He looked so cool. And this was my friend that was in Visigirl. She was also Frieza. She does really great. She made this wig. And so she looked amazing. This is from Avatar, I think. He looked great. These are under his eye. May the Lord open. Blessed be the fruit. Handmaid's Tale. I think I forget where this character is from. I want to say I don't know. I can't remember what this character is from. I feel like if someone told me the show, I'd be like, "Oh yeah. It's from there for sure." I cannot remember. I can't remember. I want to say Marvel Doctor Doom. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not what I was gonna say. Okay. That's definitely not what I was gonna say. These were Men in Black. They looked really, really cool. Anger from Inside Out. Oh, this is from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is one of the villains in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They did such a great job with this cosplay. And then Angiomon, I feel like this is that person. Oh, she was also in the cosplay contest. She was Queen Charlotte. This is the guy from Spaceballs. If you know that movie, it's really hilarious. It's very early 90s coded movie. The Mask. I believe this is from Shredder. This is from Mighty Morphin. No, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this is me. So here I was. I got a. This is another photographer that I was just like minding my business. I was like trying to decompress. I was like walking around earlier. This is the beginning of BlurredCon, the very start. The opening ceremony hadn't started just yet. So I was waiting to like meet my friends. I still had to finish the bag for the Chopper cosplay, so I was like, let me bring it in my purse, and so I had yarn in my purse, and I had my crochet hook, and I sat down on a bench, and I was like, okay, I can just crochet and people watch, and photographer came up to me and like asked to take my photo, and I was thinking that they wanted to take my photo in my number 5 cosplay. And he's like, "Oh no, you can stay seated." And they took this photo, and it was actually really, really cool because it just kind of embodies um the cool atmosphere of BlurredCon where you can literally be decompressing while you're in cosplay in the middle of the host hotel lobby, people watching, people coming up to you asking you for photos, and you going up to people asking for photos, and you're crocheting for another cosplay that you're doing in 2 days. It was just like it's just great. I just love that. I love that they got this photo. Oh, I did add it. So, okay, let's talk about it. So, the theme for next year is wrestling. The theme for next year is wrestling, fighting games. And so my idea, Senshi, it's Mighty's Bay. I logged on to let you know she fell asleep. Thank you for letting me know. Tell Mighty rest well. Thank you for hanging out for as long as they did. And thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Um, Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, so the theme is wrestling, um, fighting games, and so I was trying to think. I was like, okay, what kind of variation? I wanted to do a mashup. I wanted to do something unique instead of something that I always do with Sailor Saturn, but I still wanted to do Sailor Saturn. And I was like, you know what I could do? I could do a Luchadora Sailor Saturn. That would be so much fun. So I chat GPT'd it. I was like, create Sailor Saturn as a Luchadora. And so it created this, and I really want to try to recreate this. I'm gonna change a couple of things in it just because I'm like, they kind of got a lot wrong in in the Sailor Saturn like theme, but the color looks great. I have some swatches of fabric that are coming in the next couple of days, so I'm really excited about that. I have a friend. Gonna see a lot of Mucha Lucha costumes. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. If they have a luchadora like meetup or something like that, that's gonna be really cool. But this cosplay it should be really fun. I can't wait. I'm not gonna have my hair like that. Like the ChatGPT like did my hair like really weird, and then when I asked it to make my hair like a curly purple, it did me wrong. So I just I kept this one. So me and my friend at church are gonna try to recreate this. I feel like it should be fairly not too complicated because I can make the skirt for sure. Um, I like the idea of having the two tones. So that should be fun. So we're definitely gonna do that. It's the top that I'm gonna be a little bit unsure about because I've never made a fitted top like that. So I have to either see if I can find a base that already has the structure that I want, and then just put the fabric on top of that, which I'm kind of trying to lean towards, rather than making something from the ground up. So, but I love the cape part. I love the face mask. It just looks really cool. And I think let's see what the next photo is. Okay, so the other photo is my Sailor Saturn cosplay. This was a Deadpool. This was from the Thursday night. Me and my friend that were VIP. My two friends that were Frieza, and then like I said, I can't remember what his thing was. Oh yeah, so this is the TLC. I didn't put it. I think now we're gonna see some pictures from the TLC. Finding a base and adding the fabric will absolutely be easier, and finding a base and dyeing the base the color you're looking for, and add accent colors from there. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think I might do that. Just because like for that top, you need to have like boning and like a built-in like a built-in bra thing. So I think I just have to find a top that's like that, because I'm not gonna be able to create that. I'm not that much of a. I'm just a beginner cosplay sewer, so I think I might just go with that. Just try to find a base and then just build upon it. But it should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. So me and my friends were TLC on Saturday night. Oops, sorry. So me and my friends were TLC, so I was supposed to be chilly, but because I was so tired and I didn't want to take out my hair, um, I left my hair in because I was like, I don't really feel like taking out my hair. It took so long to put it in. I just want to just leave it. And so my friends were T-Boz and Left Eye. They did a great job, and I was like a knockoff Chili. I was like Timu version of Chili. Like I was still hip hop. I still like evoked the attitude and all that jazz. Like the outfit was still pretty outfitty. But I wasn't technically like I wasn't like a one for one Chili, you know. And then we saw Godfrey. That was the last photo. He's a comedian and he has a podcast. And then this was the Crazy Sexy Cool Chili. They had the No Scrubs Chili. I never got photos of them, but and then this is my chopper. I think I like tripled up on some of the um oh, and this is Papa Smurf with Cruella de Vil. And this is actually really cool. So Godfrey made a post on his Facebook, Instagram, and stuff like that where he was talking about BlurredCon, and he had some photos that he was highlighting, and one of them was our photo of TLC. It was really, really cool. It was really cool. So I took a screenshot of it. It was really awesome that he put us in there. So I think that was the last photo. Yeah, this is the beginning. So I'll just let this one. I'll let it I'll let it filter through. But yeah, that was my experience at BlurredCon. Hello? What's going on? Here we go. We'll do automatic. So it'll just cycle through. So yeah, so that was my time at BlurredCon. I had a wonderful time. I cannot wait until next year. I'm super duper excited. Nice. The people there were great. The atmosphere was great. The parties were so much fun. At the end of it, I was absolutely exhausted, but it was a good exhaustion. I was um so satisfied with how it went. I did wish that I hadn't um procrastinated so much on my cosplays, and so I missed out on a lot of things that I wanted to do. Um, I missed out on I missed out on three meetups that I really wanted to go to, which would have connected me with a lot of people. But I just prioritized my cosplays that I had to finish, and so I missed out on those. Um, so next year I definitely am really going to try to work on being more present, um, at the con, interacting with more people, meeting more friends. Um, and I think I can do it. I think I'm already starting right now on my cosplays. I know which one I'm going to focus on first. Um, so the three cosplays that I'm going to be working on is uh a Sailor Moon Goku mashup, which I think is gonna be super, super cool. I'm already in talks with some people that are gonna make a transformation wand for me, which I think is gonna be like really fun. Um, I'm gonna start to um, in the next like month or so. I'm gonna start to make the outfit, which I already have the leotard for. So I just have to make the skirt and those items and the collar and stuff like that, which I've made before. I just have to remember how to make them. You know, I have all the base stuff for it, so um, we're gonna be doing that, and then we'll definitely be working on the Luchadora Sailor Saturn cosplay. And the last one that I'm gonna be doing is what is the last one that I'm gonna be doing? I can't believe I already forgot. Hold on. Oh yeah, if I have some time, I might do a oh yeah, in Kimberly, the Street Fighter Kimberly. That's gonna be the other one. And then if I have time, and if my body is where it needs to be able to do the other like cosplays, I might cosplay Storm. But we'll see. Nothing for sure, but if I can do it, I will try to cosplay Storm, and that should be really cool. I have an idea of the base outfit that I want to wear, and I'll probably do something similar where I'll have a corset, because for her it's a bodysuit. But I think it'll look really cool if I have a if I can do a corset. That would be look really cool. So so we'll be doing that. But yeah, are we all done? Ace? Oh, I actually need a wing light in this area. So it's Golden Wasteland. I need one. It's the okay. So I don't need any from the trials. Oh no, I do actually. Which one is it? Which one is that one? I think it's the fire trial. Gross. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a fire trial that I need. And I need to go to the deer. The deer one. And I don't know if this is a glitched one or not. But I need one in uh 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 what is it called? Dawn. I need one from Dawn. And then it looks like I need one in Prairie Peaks, which is annoying. That one in Prairie Peaks, the treehouse. Which is very interesting because I've been to the treehouse multiple times. I haven't seen the so yeah, so that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, 6 Sanctuary Islands, 7. Alright, looks like I need 7. 7 wing light. But yeah, I think that's probably good for today. We've been going for a little while. We've been talking about Comic-Con. I'll probably have these pictures up next time as well too, when you can talk about them. I'll have them cycling like I do right now. And maybe I'll have some photos of my other concepts that I'm gonna be working on. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. Okay, so where they are, cause I don't know what, cause I did see them. Oh, you didn't see them? Yeah, I was just like looking. Don't have time like right now to go do them, but we can probably do them we can probably do them a little bit later. If not, I mean, granted, if we're going to Eden, I'm gonna lose them anyways, so I could always just wait. Because especially if it's the fire trial, like the fire trial is super annoying for me. So, but a couple of them are easy, like the treehouse one. Like the treehouse one is like easy. I could probably easily find it. The Prairie Peaks one, I think the Prairie Peaks one is the one at the very beginning. It doesn't look like it's the one at the very top of the mountain. So that's nice at least. The Golden Wasteland one looks like it's the one in the crab fields. So I bet you I know where that one is. I bet you it's like as soon as you go into crab fields and you go up the wall. I bet you that's where it is. And then the deer. What is this? Wait. What do you mean 1 out of 3? What is the... Huh? What do you mean 1 out of 3? 1 out of 3? Huh? Bruh, be so for real. Be so for real. 1 out of 2. Bruh, be so for real. I think it's a... Yeah, fire trial. Gross. Oh, it tells me how many, 2 out of 3. Oh, so that means I'm missing 2 from this one. In Prairie Peaks. Ugh, gross. Lame. There are 2 winglight there, yeah. Looks like it. But, yeah, we'll figure it out later. Not now. I'm tired. So yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what we'll be playing. Maybe we could play some Marvel Rivals. Yeah, maybe we can play some Marvel Rivals. That could be fun. I was playing some Paleo earlier today. I'm still grinding for the essence, so that's all I've been doing, is grinding for essence. So those are the only 2 quests I have left. There's nothing really else I have left. And yeah, I think that's it. There's a couple of games that I downloaded that are new that we can start new adventures on. So that'd be fun. I do need to start back with studying with my class that I'm doing, so I'm gonna be putting a lot of focus on that. So there may be some times where I cancel or cut stream short in order to focus on that. So we'll try to figure that out. Sorry, I just kind of disassociated for a second. See you tomorrow. Yeah, have a good one. Ace, thanks for carrying me around. And getting me some candles so I'm not candle poor. I appreciate it. I am like I just need like a couple more candles. I think I'm gonna try to go to the old home and see if I can get the wax that's there. 'Cause like it's right there for like one more candle. I'm just being extra. I'm hoping that this tops me off. I feel like it should. I'll be very angry if it doesn't. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, are you literally kidding me? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay. I'm gonna go to Vault really quick. That's so annoying. It's like literally almost there. I just need a little bit. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This has to be it. This has to be it. Look at it. This has to be it. Thank you. Golly. Golly. Just for 199. That's also a painful number to see. But no, we're done. That's all I needed. Okay. So yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm really tired. I don't know who we could I was gonna say who we could round. That's not the word I'm looking for. Who we could raid. Ooh, that's little. That's low. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's not that many people on. You were playing Pokemon Pokopia. That looks like so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, Pokopia looks like a lot of fun. It looks like all the things that like Animal Crossing players have been wanting. And I fear that like because because they put so much into Pocopia that we're not gonna get another Animal Crossing game for a long time. And because that they originally said that they weren't going to um, give us any more updates for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then they ended up giving us updates for Animal Crossing New Horizons, that I fear that we're not gonna get much. We're not gonna get much from Animal Crossing for a while. But anywho, yeah, it doesn't look like there's no one playing Sky or anything. I mean, Pocopia, there's some person playing Pocopia. Lundy's playing Pocopia. Where Winds Meet, Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. Yeah, 'cause that one's out. Legends of Runeterra. You're saying Splatoon. Repo. Marvel Rivals. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll just call it for tonight. It's getting really late. But yeah, thank you everybody. We'll go to our bye-bye screen. As always, if it is morning where you are, ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Hopefully you had a good night's rest and you're ready for the day. If it is afternoon where you are, hopefully your morning went well and the rest of your day goes even better. And if it is nighttime where you are, like it is here, it is 11:37 p.m. I hope that you rest well. Oyasumi nasai. And if you worked today, otsukare-sama deshita. Thank you so much for working so hard. I really hope that I start feeling better. For sure, and that it doesn't get any worse. I'll try to make sure that I get enough sleep. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. For some more con talk and stuff like that. And I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye bye!